What is going on, guys, and welcome your lovely face back to the Just Cause 4 show episode 3. It feels weird to say that because, to be honest with you guys, I didn't really see myself coming this far in the series, even though it's like 3 episodes. Usually I do 2 and I'm done, but you guys seem to really be enjoying these videos, which is cool, of course. So if you support the wave, I mean, go ahead and drop a like on this video if you want me to keep on continuing doing these types of videos, and if you don't, drop a dislike, because it'd be really interesting to just get your honest opinion. Okay, so like or dislike, do what you feel about the series. Okay, but today we're going to be talking about some pretty awesome topics, of course suggested by you rebels. So we got custom vehicles, underwater life, and of course co-op. As always, if you guys have a suggestion on something you want to see in Just Cause 4, go ahead and drop those ideas in the comment section below, because if you're new to the series and you haven't yet seen the other videos, basically this series is meant to be for us fans of the Just Cause series to just genuinely give developers good ideas in case they didn't already think of it. If that makes sense, we just show demand, okay, more or less. So let's jump into the video. So I'm gonna start off with 2 very important things to me, and it is of course the custom vehicles and the underwater life in Just Cause 4. Now, very surprisingly, Just Cause 3 didn't really have any underwater wildlife, which really sucked. I mean, to be honest, like the first time I saw a trailer, I instantly just assumed, because Just Cause 2 was amazing when it comes down to the sea and stuff, and it had like so much potential to just add crazy shit into there, right? And I thought, okay, maybe they didn't do it in like Just Cause 2, and they probably realized they should have, so they'll just chuck it into Just Cause 3. And when I didn't see it in Just Cause 3, not gonna lie, I was pretty surprised, because they are some pretty deep ends as well in the ocean, so it opened up a lot of room really for some awesome underwater wildlife. And if you guys are not aware, there technically is a shark. When I say technically, there literally is a great white shark, okay, which you guys can see in the background. I only discovered it literally like 4 months ago, and I think it was added into the C DLC, and not a lot of people knew about it. And I guess it's just something you don't randomly come across. Like, well, I mean, you do randomly come across it, but you just wouldn't really be in that location for that amount of time to actually see it. So it was really rare for someone to actually spot this. That being said, it really sucked though, because you couldn't actually physically go and like get close to the shark. You were literally like separated by the gate. And I think having underwater wildlife in Just Cause 4 overall would definitely be a shit ton of fun, okay? I always had like this awesome idea to just like grapple hook a freaking shark or a turtle out of the ocean. And I don't know really what else I would do after that, but it's just the fact saying like I grappled a shark or a turtle on a helicopter in a video game. It's definitely unique, right? And I think that is definitely what makes the Just Cause series as a whole really fun to play. So definitely underwater wildlife should definitely make an appearance in Just Cause 4, but get in the comment section below and let me know the types of fish you would like to see. Personally, I'd like to see a whale, the great white shark, and just exotic, I guess, fishes, more or less. So yeah, but you guys tell me yours in the comment section below. Now, moving on to custom vehicles, that is another thing. I get that Just Cause 3 wasn't, I mean, the whole Just Cause series, should I say, not even specifically Just Cause 3. I mean, vehicles in this game ain't exactly the biggest thing, right? Because Rico has a wingsuit, a grappling hook, like, why the hell does he need to drive a car? I mean, essentially, that is a good argument. But as far as the chaos goes, and I mean, I don't really have this idea to like pimp out my car or anything, even though if that option was there, it would be great. Maybe like change basic things like color, rims and stuff like that. But the biggest selling point for me would be, and just something that would make it so much more fun, is if you can literally customize your vehicles with crazy weapons, okay? Like, let's say you have a sports car, and then you have like 2 miniguns on each side, and then you've got like a little option where it can drop like C4s or grenades, and then it's bulletproof, and then like it freaking has like the rocket boosters underneath, so technically it can fly for like 10 seconds or so. That would be pretty fucking cool. I mean, if you disagree with me, I think it's time for you to get off this video. But it genuinely would be absolutely insane. So as far as the customization levels go for me, that is what I would like to see. genuinely not so fussed about pimping out your car, but pimping out your car, making it look like an absolute warrior is exactly what I would love. But do you guys think that would be a good idea, or do you not? I mean, a lot of people have different or mixed opinions, should I say, and like I mentioned, you know, the biggest argument is, why does Rico need a freaking car? Well, I guess it's a valid argument, but there's so much destruction, and just having one heck of a fucking cool ass car would definitely not harm anyone, and I'm pretty sure it would just open a whole lot of more epic moments for this game. But like I said, get in the comment section below and let me know what you think about this. Now, moving on to the last one. Now, it's a very, very interesting one. Co-op. Okay, so we know the Just Cause 3 developers are happy with mods. We know that there is a super badass team out there, the Just Cause 3 multiplayer team, aka Nanos. They are some pretty cool ass people because they made a multiplayer for Just Cause 3. Now, that's very interesting because, I mean, even though multiplayer was kind of expected, considering how popular Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod was, you would have just assumed that there was going to be some type of multiplayer feature. Not necessarily multiplayer in general, it could have been co-op, right? Just another option where you can play with another player. You'd just think they'd make that into the game, but of course they didn't. Now that there is, of course, the multiplayer mod for Just Cause 3, and I mean, we've seen how the Just Cause 3 devs are like supporting this, and now, I mean, it's coming out on the 20th, I believe, of this month on Steam, which is absolutely crazy and insane, right? Because not only have the Nanos team done this genuinely, but of course the Just Cause 3 developers have backed them pretty much. I mean, that says a lot. That really says a lot, because I don't really know how they were with the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod, despite how successful it was. I know they supported it, but I'm not sure how much, but I've just been monitoring how much they have been supporting the whole multiplayer mod for Just Cause 3. And let's be real, it has opened up so many cool things to do in the game, as you probably would have seen from my videos and other YouTubers' videos as well. Definitely is the type of game that just needs multiplayer. Multiplayer is a must, okay, in this whole Just Cause series. That being said, it does suck, and I know a lot of you guys are pissed off because not everyone has a good PC to run video games, or maybe specifically Just Cause 3, and that being said, the multiplayer mod, of course, is only available on PC. So, where it is fun to watch videos on the multiplayer mod, of course, playing it and watching are two completely different things. And yeah, the mod's doing well, but again, it's limited to only PC users, and there's a load of them, don't get me wrong, but of course you want to kind of fulfill the happiness for all Just Cause fans, right? So what I really want to see in Just Cause 4, and I feel it has to be a must, I mean, I would be really disappointed, to be completely honest with you, if they miss out multiplayer in Just Cause 4, because just take a look at how successful the mod has been. And I personally think it would encourage me more to buy this type of video game. Even though I'm a fan of it, I'm gonna buy it anyway, right? And again, I don't know when the game's coming out, but when it does, boy, you better understand there is a pre-order going straight on there. But for new fans of the series, okay, I think multiplayer is a big selling point. So fingers crossed there will be a multiplayer mod in Just Cause 4, and it'd be great if they can maybe follow the paths, not exactly, but like GTA Online, with adding like small little DLCs to it, or just mini games within the online kind of world, and just really having that ability to go head to head with other players. Because technically, of course, there was the challenge board in Just Cause 3, which I guess is very like a mild touch of online, but technically you're still going against your friends and stuff, like on your Steam list or PlayStation, Xbox, wherever it may be. But worst case scenario, if there's not going to be multiplayer, because I don't really understand like how much in depth they're going to have to go in terms of creation wise, but I'm hoping it's not going to be that hard, considering the modders have done it and it's been absolutely insane and it works super smooth. But I'll leave that into their hands. But I'm happy with co-op as well. I mean, co-op is not exactly top of the list, but if it wasn't Just Cause 4, let's just put it this way, I wouldn't really be complaining because it just still allows you to have fun with another player and do some more crazy shit. Because from my experience with Just Cause 3, there is a shit ton of stuff to do, and there still is up to this day, but there's literally one thing from not making that possible, and it simply is maybe not having another player in the game or other players in the game to actually help you out with the stunt or challenge that you're gonna do. So multiplayer or co-op, I'm not really fussed. I would like multiplayer, I would definitely prefer that with online game modes and kind of like small DLCs here and there, but if not, I will happily settle for co-op. But it's definitely something that needs to be done, and I know you guys feel the exact same way about that. So if you work for Square Enix, and I got a feeling someone is going to be watching this video that works there, whoever's working on Just Cause 4, please just pop a note that there's got to be co-op or multiplayer, okay? I need that to be literally the center of freaking attention, because the game itself is absolutely insane, but multiplayer, boy oh boy. But guys, I think it's time to wrap up this episode for the Just Cause 4 show. As always, if you have more ideas, drop them in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more awesome content. But I will catch you guys in the next one. But till then, I hope you have yourselves an absolutely ridiculously amazing day. And until the next one, guys, adios amigos.